that linked to that judgment bit as well, isn't it? Because even if you are a dog trainer that knows that someone, let's say a scenario, someone's worked with you and then they've gone and worked with someone from the dark side and you instantly might think they don't care. How dare they go to that sort of person? How dare they treat their dogs like that? How dare, right? And judge. But actually, what if, and again, whatever the circumstances were, they didn't get the result with you and they looked into other avenues, and that avenue, that option looked like a better outcome or result, or possible like outcome or result. Why are we judging that? You know,
and unpopular opinion.
I
need to get the actual jingle in my head.
Ryan, can you get the jingle, please? No, but I'm just like, I want to put that out there as well, because why can't we be grown up enough to actually look at it like that? Instead of going, oh, I can't believe they've gone and done that. I can't believe people are out there taking people's money, treating dogs like that. Yeah, okay, I get it. Like I don't want that. I honestly put my hands up, I don't want that either. But what good is that going to do if I just slate that client? Maybe I just look at it from their perspective and go like, why do they feel they've needed to do that then? Mm-hmm. Like, what's missing there, or what else do they need, or what? And again, learn from it and go like, maybe there was something that I could have done there, or maybe the way my service is structured didn't give them enough support. Maybe I just had a one-off session with them and that wasn't enough. There could be a number of things, and it's not you as a person or you as your ability. Could just be the way things are set up.
Yeah. Oh my God, you could take this so deep, like even just on a psychological level, because if that person has grown up in an environment where maybe punishment worked,
yeah,
you know, like
learning history.
We were children of, not necessarily with our parents, but of that generation where you could still smack a child, and not get reported to social services.
I got smacked, like I did. It was a thing in the early 80s.
It's just it happens.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like I'd be mortified. Like if I heard that a parent had been smacking a child, mortified. But it's, you know, it's this psychological bit of each person has got their own experiences of life, their own learnings. And I think I heard this on a Stephen Bartlett podcast, and it was just a really profound message of, if you were that person that you are now judging and you had their life, their experiences, their learnings, would you be doing what they're doing now, or would you be doing what you're trying to do? And reality is you don't know the answer, because you've not lived their life, you haven't lived their learnings, and you've not learned what they're or whatever I just said. But
it's an impossible task, because you can't ever know.
Yeah. But it's like, well, if I had, maybe even if you look at it like from a business perspective then, so you could say, well, if I had the same opportunities as that business owner, or maybe even life, if I had the same opportunities as that person, if I had the amount of money in my bank account that they had, if I had a stable family home life, for example, I didn't come from a broken family, and if I lived in an affluent area, would I be doing XYZ versus what I'm doing now?
Yeah.
Well, possibly, because your circumstances are different.
Yeah.
So
and it's almost like, strip it back to like, you compare yourself to, we were talking about like, a procedure that we want done. Sounds really dodgy when I say it like that. We call it fish eyes. Don't really know the name of it. Polyonucleotides. Injection thing, which is kind of the Botox, right? So we were having a quick chat about this beforehand, and you could look at your celebrity icon and go like, oh, they always look so brilliant, look at them. Well, if you had their money, if you had their personal trainer, if you had their access to hair and makeup and all this stuff, like, you might look like that, but we haven't, and therefore why are we comparing apples and pears together? Like, it's not the same.
You can only do what you can do with the knowledge that you have, with the money that you've got, with the personality type that you've got as well. Like, that plays a massive part in everything. With the peers you hang around with the social media you consume, with the TV that you watch. All of this infiltrates your brain every single day. Osmosis.